I got to figure out how to stay sober today. And I started doing that. And I said, all right, today's the day. Because a judge gave me a choice, sobriety or jail. And I made an easy decision. I said, okay, I'll take this one. You got to be sober for 3 years. We're going to piss test you every 30 days. And at the end of those 3 years, you're going to be absolved of your sins. But if you fuck up, you're going to do the whole 5 years. When I first went home that day, I started thinking to myself, I'm like, holy fuck, 3 years, 3 years. How do I not have one drink of alcohol even by accident in 3 years? So I thought to myself, I'm like this overwhelming like thought kept going on in my head. Then I started realizing, oh like fuck. I can't think about the 3 years. I just got to break it down into like 1 year. And then I thought to myself, fuck that. I got to break it down into 6 months at a time. And I was like, fuck that. I got to break it down into like 1 month. I got to just figure out how to stay sober this month. And I was like, fuck that. I got to figure out how to stay sober today. And I started doing that. And I said, all right, today's the day. I'm just going to focus on today. And then I didn't have any alcohol. So then the next morning I woke up, I had a little checkbox. I'm like, all right, cool. Now I got to figure out how to do it today. And I just kept doing that. And after 90 days, I started realizing I wasn't staying sober. I was creating a new pattern. I was creating a new habit. I was literally training my life to basically make each day count. I was figuring out a way to win this day. I was winning one day at a time. I didn't give a fuck about tomorrow. And I didn't give a fuck about yesterday because yesterday was gone. I was starting to really start to live my life one day at a time. And that since then, that has ultimately helped me become amazingly successful in all areas of my life. Not just avoiding alcohol and being a sober living human being.